Hello, and all we will be doing today is just attacking someone. However, there's one thing I still gotta do. Let's add that in real quick. Source. Hello, and all we will be doing today is just man, I gotta set this what up? I just gotta set up something. And what do I think this might end up working? Yep, this should work once I've completed it. Boom. Now I will quickly blend out the name who I'm attacking, because you never know who's gonna be watching. And now there we go, we can set up the attack. So I already spied him. So, and I've also checked the loot from him, and it didn't change at all in the past few hours, so I'm guessing that he's offline. And I'm hoping that that's gonna hold true. So all I'm gonna be sending is just these emote tools. I'll be using exactly 10. And then this setup should work once I fool around with it a little bit. Well, this is the command I'll be using. There's 75% courtyard, 81% of the flanks. Oh wait, I think I've got you made. I turn on the music a bit. Well, screw you. Hey. Well, this is a weird bug. Yep, should work. Optimize. Yeah, I can put the link in Discord, I guess. But I don't know if Optimus even has a YouTube channel, so I can't really give him a shout out. Yay, I'm live, yeah, that's correct. So now let's continue setting up this attack. And we want those ones. And now let's see 32 in case he ends up going full range and changes setup on me. 8. See, actually, let's correct this, but I'll be keeping something like that. And then for these, I'll be going just with. See, you could get like a lot, but I'll be going with 25 and 25, 15, and 10. Also here 15 because I really don't want to waste my mode tools yet, and this will just be to get rid of those ones. And let's see, this will be melee mode wave. I have to use mode in this wave, otherwise it'd be a waste. Let's see that. Let's say he changes to that, so I'll be using a 9 at most, and then I can fill up with those, and then I'll be using 20 and some of those. Yep, that seems, I think that'll work. And then I'll be using just Banner's last wave. And now I'll be covering the screen again. You're the newbiest player I've ever met. And have fun at the pool, I guess. So let's call up screen again. Send the attack. And now we will just be doing some nomads. Let's prepare a commander for that. Actually, one thing I gotta do still is get my front gems off my loot commander, since I'll be using them differently, to say the least. Let's see, this one, I had a pretty good one somewhere here. Nope, wasn't this one. Yep, this one was pretty decent, it turned out. Well, at least it turned out to be pretty decent. Let's see, I've got another Talon Fade. I've got a pretty triple ranged recently. Let's see what kind of courtyards. Let's have 45% courtyard. Let's check this one at 50. Yep, I'll be going for this with this one then. And let's just go and do like some other casual stuff. Yeah, this will be the flank. I'm attacking. That makes. I can use 2 samurai ladders and 2 of those. Let's see. Yep, I can actually use wooden tools, and that's great. Yep, I can just stack that deep. Throw it in. Let's go back. Yep. I also have to keep recruiting, so don't forget about that, as I've just come back from holidays. I'm still quite weakened in terms of troops, total and all that, and I've moved my stuff around a little bit, and I've actually got over 10k total public order now, which I really like and enjoy. I haven't really been doing lots and Sams. I'll just get my apprentice token, and that's probably all I'll be doing, and nothing else. Yeah, let's just check. I think I can start hitting an outage again. Yep, I can not start hitting very well there again, but I can hit here. Yeah, and I'll also start spying that one again. And just to keep leveling it. Let's quickly see. Maybe somewhat be decent. And a little bit more ranged. Kind of like that. See, I know this is an all ranged. I guess I'll just be going for that. However, something like a 9090 would be a lot better for this. Yeah, but I think I'll be rocking this one. That one seems okay. Actually, for this attack, that hero will be better. Then I've got to redid all this stuff down. Dang it. Yep. Now that should work out. Food. I la pinche zippy. Don't really know you. Well, and I can also quickly speak about the new update. I'm not really a fan that they are removing the wishing well tokens from the rewards, and I think they should not give terracottas out instead, since that is not even nearly as good as the wishing well tokens. But overall, I think if they change the numbers good with granaries and Hog Legends reduction on costs and give out enough kingdom resources on the new NPCs, I think it will be a decent update, but you know, not that great. Oh, actually, yay, I'm top 100. Let's see what would I get. Some hostels, woohoo! So, and I kind of think it's good that they are now bringing more variety in the top X, but for small servers it's not that good, but for big servers it's definitely a huge help, I'd say at least. Hi. Looks like our heat has arrived, so we can now indeed spy again. See, the loss is 21 and right now we're getting 77 iron ore. After the update it's supposed to be around 2 to 5k, which I definitely like and I think is enough, but also depends how much you get on the 5th camp of oil and glass and coal. Wait for those troops return. Let's see. 30 minutes and I hit land, and that will probably yep, be all I'll be doing today. Not much. Just chilling a little bit after coming back from holidays, but I will be streaming again tomorrow, which I can already tell you. I'll be streaming a game that I've been playing and enjoying a lot recently. It's very similar to Risk, and I really like it. Like, sometimes a round takes only like 40 minutes, but I've already had games that went like 5 hours, which gets a little bit tiring, but can also be very exciting, especially when you're grinding like nomads, something like that. just playing that in the meanwhile. It's just like, I find it to be really nice. Mm-hmm. 2, 34, 24. To check that flank. I've got a balance commander, so I can go for melees here and fill it up with that. Let's see, do I have any chests? Just because I'm not really patient at the moment. Nope, I do not have any chests. If you have any questions or things you just want to generally know, want tips on something, you can just ask me. To check that flank. Feel free to ask in the chat, since I actually am looking at it. So yeah, we got another inbox message. Yep, as expected, we won pretty good there. But my loot so far isn't that great. It's only 2 million because I've returned just a few hours ago. So my troops are still like, my troop count is still very small, which will probably take me like half a week to build back up, around that. And let's see, yep, still have a lot of those left. So we actually get the maximum loot I can get from it. Let's check food again. If food seems fine. I also gotta start leveling my other rubble barons. Right. As I said before, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, or just want any tips on something, just ask in the chat. I'll be happy to respond. If food seems fine. I'll be changing my music volume a little bit, just to find out which like fits the best. Can't wait. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot my troops to turn in ice so I can hit the other one now. With my high melee courtyard commander. Yep, I'll be going across the flanks here. 9. Oop, and that's that. Also gotta continue leveling all my other towers. Where did you finish in Lotus? I finished around place 140, but considering I only played like 7 days and I got like 2k points, I think that's very good. But I'll definitely be aiming for top 100 next season. Well, regarding the hello back to Romania. Well, regarding the new update, I think taking out the wishing well, it really gives the not highly active players, which are like pretty much every not highly active player, takes away their ability to develop their rubies, to develop ruby buildings in relatively quickly time, like not that long, like maybe a month, so they can get it every now and then. For active players, I think while it will make a difference in the beginning, once we have all leveled our towers up and get used to hitting fortresses, I think it will not be that big of a change, so we can adapt to that. The biggest change, however, will be the new loot changes that loot doesn't work the same way as it did before. I think that will affect a lot of players. It won't affect me since I haven't been doing it at all, so lucky me sort of. But however, we should not forget that. Let me quickly do that attack. That also gives the opportunity that the people who used it and now have a very high Hall of Legends can't be caught off as easily. But I think now it's more of a challenge if the new camps and stuff drop like 5k iron and the other kingdom resources like 5 to 10k per NPC. Then I think it's definitely a feasible change that is very okay. And about the new commands, why I personally like them. I think the Ivory Coast one especially, it further devalues the Elementalist, which doesn't really bother me, but it might bother some other people who've bought the Elementalist, since it has somewhat similar stats-ish and is completely free and is completely obtainable without any money, and that might upset them, which I can understand. But I think overall, it really depends on how they change the numbers, because in theory, I think the update is decent, and if they do it good, it will be a decent update. But it can also go very wrong if they don't give out enough loot, or the costs will stay too high. So that's why I'm not upgrading anything in terms of Hall of Legends or granaries right now. If you have any other questions, just feel free to ask in the chat. Great. Well, let's see if we got more better reports. Call to Tower has been successful. Let's see, I don't have any mantle spare, so I can't attack it at the moment. But I'll keep that in mind, and look at that, we gotta clear the equipment. Again, let's just sell, not interested, let's just sell this stuff. I'm selling a few, so I've got place again. Well, this should be enough for now. Let's hope we can attack again now. Nice. Wanted to use my samurai tools. 24 metals here as well. And the last wave will be with melees. Build it. It's just my gut feeling. That's just my gut feeling. Send out a new espionage there as well, just to help it out. Here as well. Yeah, I think the music should be better now in the volume. the music sounds a lot better now in the pitch. Well, we completed another task. Yay! Well, Baron. Actually, let's use the time component. Yeah, I need only range trips. That's quite well, since that's easily done. Range, just anything ranged and wall will be great. 13. No, just overthrow the once an outbreak on first wave. And send that one out, and also espionage battery. Further level up all my ruby barons. I'll just autofill, take out the ruby tools. Free. I don't need any gate tools, I don't think it will matter that much. And now let's go here as well. But definitely take up the shield walls and they'd be complete waste. And that's not worth it either. MR50's acting up again, but well, I've got a left plan. Let's check once again how long till the attack lands. Oh, we're actually landing. We're about to land. This is interesting. The attack is about to land. Ooh, I am guessing it will be a loss because he got support. That is my guess. It's the attack once again. I'll send a quick little espionage there. Oh, it seems like he did not get any support and this will be a win, but I wonder how many troops I will lose on flanks, since those veterans are very, very strong and should not be underestimated. Even with that, two of them still do a lot of damage. Let's see. I actually broke it on the second wave. That seems quite nice to me. And I just absolutely destroyed him in the courtyard. Well, I'd say that went very well. Let's see. I got barely anything you can use, but I got nice food. Well, this is it for today's stream. I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed.